Just under 9 minutes remaining here in the second half. Dribbling in, Quest Harris. He loses. Palmquist able to get his paws in there and knock it away.
And that's a huge advantage because I know a ton of coaches in the Big Ten who play a lot early, and then that shrinks really quick to 7-8 guys.
Big names for you?
No, not speedy or athletic or any of that.
Not like sharpshooter or bullseye or anything like that for all the threes you hit? Palmquist, got it. Dialing his inner Ben Brust.
You see it come out the most in late clock situations.
Great passing to find Harper from the right block. 34 in the first half. Such a different opportunity for him in his first year at Syracuse after being a role player at Illinois, and has a chance to be a primary option for the Orange offense.
Wheeler looking for Williams. And nowhere to go. The double team was coming there on Williams, and it's a turnover for Purdue. He kind of cringed when he said they might play zone again tonight on his Zoom call with us, I felt like. Into the corner. Here's a look for Palmquist, the freshman.
So how quickly as it feels like you're reeling backwards, you turn it around and you feel good about yourself.
Nice look, Oskar Palmquist.
Regrettable losses this year, losing to a low major in Lafayette, mid-major in UMass, and a bottom-ranked team in the Big East in DePaul. The 12-year anniversary of the night that Jersey Shore debuted in 2009.
What a stat there. Impressive. You a big Jersey Shore guy?
Slowly been nursing its roster back to health here with only Andre Curbelo still out, and the vague word from Brad Underwood was that he's out.
And he was letting Kofi hear it, going right at him.
This Rutgers lineup on the floor, I just think you have to run offense through Ron Harper Jr. But I guess if Oskar Palmquist is going to knock down some threes.
He was dealing with the flu before they had the COVID pause, but had started a couple of games. Mag falling away, counted, and the foul.
They need a couple good possessions here to get back in it, but they're keeping it close.
Palmquist with a good look and a nice stroke. Deep on the bench, get offensive points. You love it.
He's one of the guys you were talking about, taking advantage of minutes on the Big Ten Network.
This season, Ron Harper Jr. for three off the iron. By the way, that game will be in New Jersey, and again sold out for Tuesday. More bodies getting more time in this matchup. Different talents, but a couple of key pieces at the point guard spot. Mulcahy, Miller maybe is back up. There's Palmquist off the pretty feed from Mulcahy. Aiden Terry getting some time as well right now for Rutgers, along with Luke Nathan, who scores. That's his first bucket of the season.
Harper Jr., can they get him on track? Well, he feeds Palmquist, and Palmquist knocks it down.
Good job on his body. He was weightlifting earlier today, and watching some film with one of the assistants.
Oskar Palmquist set the screen and then got the open look from three.
Still hasn't scored a point yet. He had a few rebounds actually last year and an assist.
Palmquist banks it in.
One of the things that's most important is recruiting your guys internally to stay. Rutgers, one of the only schools overall that never lost a guy in a transfer portal when you consider all the other Power 5 teams on a national scale. Haven't seen those in a minute.
You don't have a pair in your closet?
I wish I did.
Palmquist for three!
He turns it over. Cooper, the no-look to Payne. Good strip by McConnell. Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year a year ago. You can see why. Palmquist in transition. The three will drop. Deep two makes it a 5-point game. Here's Palmquist inside. Creighton Thompson, good defense down low. McConnell over Thompson with the window.
As a 5 seed in the tournament with a net ranking of 21, Minnesota comes in here. This is a quad 4 game. You know, you win the game, not much really impact. But if you lose that, hustling, getting in the right spot, no hesitation when he gets an open look.
He'll find Spencer, looking for the assist, and he gets an assist to go with his 6 points. Spencer, 4 for 10, 0 for 4 from 3.
You know, the willingness to move the ball keeps guys from standing still and watching.
Palmquist, that's a career high.
You know, everybody has to pitch in. So with that philosophy, you see the growth of this team.
Here's Palmquist, baseline jumper is good. Double figures for the first time in his career. He's got 10. Here he is again. Palmquist will try from deep, and he'll hit. 13 tonight for Oskar Palmquist. He'd scored 6 all year.
He's kind of figured out how hard you have to play in this league. Here's Palmquist for 3. Oskar Palmquist. Absorbed the contact there from Renew. No foul called. Hyatt. Now Palmquist going to try another. And Palmquist, where would Rutgers be without him? They would be in an even bigger hole. The crowd thought maybe he traveled. Here's Palmquist again. Oskar Palmquist now has 9.
Omori. Drought continues. McConnell keeps it alive. Palmquist now. His jumper. Finally, Rutgers can lower their shoulders.
Okay. Omori. Wow. Gotta shoot it. Palmquist hits it. What a big shot.
Omori comes out and helps defensively, but he doesn't get any help. And then right there, nice kick out to Oskar Palmquist. We got a game.
Michigan looking like the more poised team coming out of the second half. Keep in mind, momentum going in gave him a lot of confidence.
Palmquist, a huge 3. Spencer, a hard cut into it 2.
Connell has made a 3 in this ball game. Mulcahy on the bench with fouls, and Palmquist drills a 3. He's had double figures a couple of times here in conference play. Palmquist ready to shoot, and hits again. Lundy, another look at it. He had it stripped, and Rutgers with a huge comeback win here on the road.
Great strip, great defense. You have to give Rutgers defense a lot of credit. They made life tough. Penn State missed some open ones, but this has been the way the Big Ten's gone.
The Rutgers will finish out their season currently in the midst of 6 of 8 away from home. Dump down low to Garcia, blocked from behind. Nice feed from McConnell. Palmquist, corner 3.
Simpson can't get it off the shot fake. Palmquist comes flying through. Northwestern wanted to travel, and after all that, Simpson scores it, and he's fouled.
Wow. Come to life here.
Baseline jumper won't go. Spencer bats it to Palmquist, ahead to Simpson. Simpson with 4 seconds. That off-balance 3 won't go. Palmquist the rebound and put back, but it won't matter.
Yeah, and you can see that they are not predictable in offense. You have to talk through everything. And Rutgers has struggled a little bit early on and not talking through some of those switches.
The Rutgers already with new bodies. We were told they played. He just missed that one, but he made over half of his 3 attempts in the NCAA run. Hasn't got it going yet. Can't say the same for Oskar Palmquist. He averaged 2 points a game last year. He's already got 5, the 3, and then the stuff.
A good job of sticking on him all night. Fernandez there just lost his footing, opened up Peters for the open look.
Inside to Omori. What are you going to do about that? That sent them to the Sweet 16. He's got back-to-back triples now.
And the thing is, he has Fernandez on him, who's 5'11", so that contest doesn't really bother Peters.
Palmquist with his second tray tonight. Boy, they are feeling it. Martini had a 1 knocked away. Palmquist to Davis for 2. We are tied once again. Foul against Rutgers. Xavier lead. Good move there. Eventually they're going to find the big fella, Zach Martini. And he had just knocked down a 3, but in transition, that's Davis, and that tied the
talent in that 6'8" frame. Baptiste. No. Run out. Palmquist ahead of everybody else. This.
Hey, when you got that space, you got a double-digit lead, go for it. And Oskar Palmquist brings down the house.
Gavin Griffiths, his star is on display tonight. Game high 18 points.
You know, Steve Peichel wanted to see some rebounding. That was some good rebounding right there.
And Chol has it rim in.
The Western Carolina transfer, 11 in Navy, having to run the show.
Is that flex that,
pinballed away.
Gotta catch it.
He's so young. I mean, a sophomore, excuse me. Being able to play big minutes and dominates in the MEAC. And you're getting that non-conference experience against Power 5 teams.
Oskar Palmquist on the roll.
Here, coming off hard on the screen, taking two guys with you. And Palmquist, great job of moving towards the basket.
Griffiths rolling on the screen. Rutgers staying active offensively, even off the ball. And Oskar Palmquist gets rewarded there with 2 points.
Great ball movement without the ball. Coming off the screen there in the fadeaway jumper. And Palmquist gets a block here. That looked like a two-handed block almost. He wants to play up-tempo. This is a fast team. Said that last game he felt like that was one of the lower numbers that we had. We want to get off and running, and we're just better that way. And you see it right here.
Oskar Palmquist coming alive late.
Fading away, eyes up on the goal. Two defenders right there.
Fernando Fernandez, a game high 19 points. Most he's scored in a game as a Scarlet Knight so far. And off the Palmquist makes, it's Rutgers by 35.
A couple things have gone in their direction. It's a wall that would have been built.
Here's Reed on the run out. It's blocked by Palmquist. He nearly pinned it.
I would look, Andre Hyatt, their leading scorer, has been really quiet.
He does set up Palmquist.
I'd say afternoon.
Yeah, say afternoon.
Yeah, 4 o'clock start.
Shannon strip. Fernandez threw it to Harmon, and a foul called on Harmon.
I've never had to go through a major injury like that as a player, but I'm sure there's a lot of mental to it also to prepare yourself.
Palmquist knocks it down. Oskar Palmquist.
A lot of buzz indeed about what the future looks like, but if you ask Steve.
Palmquist again, free throw line extended, and it's pure.
That's tough right there.
Put him at the free throw line 35 times. But holding Rutgers to 7 points almost halfway through the first half. Hands on it for Davis. And the takeaway to the hands of Palmquist. The final 2 minutes of this first half.
And Bronze is in there trying to buy some minutes against Amori.
And Palmquist from mid-range. 10 first half points for Sanford. With Iowa up 13, and that lead is shrunk on a 3 for Mag, down to 10.
Beats him back door. Indiana running smoothly on the offensive end.
Beautiful shot fake, and Simpson rattles it home.
Also better than 5-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. There's no Fernandez. You mentioned him earlier. Can't hit. Palmquist, nice follow. Palmquist, nice feed inside. And Davis finishes it off with his first 2 from Hogarth.
Yeah, they're setting these little diagonal screens, and you have to help your teammate and get off to the ball.
Had access to the facilities, had not been practicing with the team until the judge reinstated him 2 days ago. Has been working out with strength and conditioning coach Adam Fletcher, though, regularly. As the bucket drops down there for Antoine Wolfel. Taken away. Palmquist steals it. 2-on-1. Up top. Oh, Hyatt lost it.
That has got to be a play where Rutgers converts. Big shot here.
And it works out even better. Palmquist with a 3. Rutgers is back within 5.
Now, he had that great game early in December. Massive off the bench. He hit the 3s against Ohio State. They've been looking for an offensive output since then. And he turned it over.
Yeah, he was 4 or 5 in that ball game, and right there.
21 minutes all year. He may very well play that tonight. Palmquist for 3. And he hits! Oskar Palmquist hadn't played the last 3 games. Brian, that's his first 3-point attempt of the season, and it was perfect. Extra pass, Palmquist top of the key. He hits again! Northwestern has led this half. Most of it by double figures. Palmquist again! Hits again! What a half!
If they were to get a win, you could argue the trajectory was changing.
Yeah. And I guess for Rutgers going forward, I mean, you've got Maryland on Sunday. I think you just flush this, and you kept it going in Big Ten play, and their resume is second to no one.
Their only 3 losses are all on the road, all in conference, and that is a splashdown for Palmquist. Oh, Palmquist gave it up so Amori could score. See if there's a foul on a shot here in the final possession so we can ask the missioner if there's going to be any food tonight. That was a clean defensive play, and Palmquist for 2.
Take advantage on the other end, can't do it. And here come the Scarlet Knights. Oskar Palmquist blocked by Scott, but he's fouled. Yeah, somehow that went in. They did count it.
Good feed from Griffiths. Oh, it did go in.
Yeah, it went in off of Scott.
Maryland's got the pace of the game to where they like it, and so it's going to be limited possessions.
Palmquist off the nice feed from Jeremiah Williams. Young into double figures. He's the 4th Terp to get there. Side.
Not to be confused with Jeremiah Williams, who picked up the 2nd foul earlier. Down inside to Amori. And the double-double machine hooks it home from 10 feet. Palmquist will take it, and that's his first bucket of the night.